Mista-e. According to what people say, love is blind. Can somebody help me see in between the lines?
Can we at least agree I'm yours and you're mine?
We just need to be willing to fight for our love. Love, 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 and more.
I don't wanna fight no more. I just wanna love you back.
Love, 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 and more. And I want you here, so I'm gonna fight for our love.
For
I'm gonna fight for love.
you and me,
You and me,
you and me.
you and me, yeah. I travel down this road of love and war, of love and war, of love and war.
Another edition of Love and War Talk Live. I was waiting on my song to come in.
Hey, let's talk
Can you hear us
about
okay, Miss E?
Yeah.
hear us. Come on, talk about
Hey,
you.
we don't want to knock the phone down.
We're gonna talk about sex. What? Let's talk
About
about
sex.
All right,
Let's
all
talk
right.
about sex.
Yeah. All right. That's my little wagon. Oh shoot, that's my
Oh,
wagon.
that'd be good. Perfect.
Okay,
Perfect. Still 217. What
All
up?
right.
What
No, I
up?
ain't
Love
got
and
no
War Talk, y'all Monday
DJ
night.
skills.
Is that who that is?
I ain't got no DJ skills.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see my DJ skills going down right here. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? We core DJs.
Bro,
Shout out
we
to
ain't
our
never
core
really,
DJs.
we ain't never really Ricky, you know.
One day,
One day, bitch, when we 50.
I'm gonna be a senior citizen DJ.
I need to learn though, but then I was like, you know what? I
Rock
don't
it.
want to be on the, I'm gonna be an old ass DJ. But you know what? I had to think about it. All my fellow DJs are old ass DJs.
Yep.
Shout out to all the core DJs
Exactly.
and all the DJs out there. We are your hosts of the Love and War live show right here on Instagram Live. This
Yes.
is Love and War Talk. I'm your girl D-Light.
Hey, and I'm Ebony-Mozay.
Yes.
And this your big homie, Mista-e.
Big
All
homie.
right, and y'all heard us coming in not only to the 11 word theme song, but we had to throw it back with that salt and pepper. Let's talk about
Where's my I'm with the shit tag? Ebony got on her I'm with the shit
You know what
tag for
I'm saying?
everybody.
Hey, look, I just added them to the site, y'all. Super dope, shipping them out every day.
And
So make sure
she
you
selling
get
them.
you
She
one.
sold them this weekend.
I'm telling you,
Kiki,
hashtagsonline.com.
man.
Make sure you enter that code STACKS so you can get 15% off. You
Now
get that
tell
hat
them
within
again.
3 to 5 days.
Tell them how they can go get them a I'm with the shit tattoo.
I'm with the shit
Trucker
hat
hat.
right here, and they fit so good. So if you got a big head like I do, it works just fine. But hatstacksonline.com and enter the code STACKS at checkout so you can get
I'm with the shits and all kind of hats.
that
all
and
right.
15% off.
All
Exactly.
right.
Hats
Well,
and accessories
we
and
didn't
everything
come
else.
on here for all that. We
We
came
sure
on here
did.
to talk about sex.
You always be trying to do it though.
That's the time. You know, I had to. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. If y'all on here, you got to be on here for a reason.
Exactly.
If we going to give you all this time and this good conversation.
All a good conversation. And
Right.
sex is always a good conversation.
Ooh.
You know it is.
Yeah.
Sex is a good
So,
conversation.
Mr. E, you the one that brought this topic up. You the one that want to talk about, I got a good topic. Sounding real perverted, too. I got a good topic.
We can't even get to the people that's
The
coming.
people want to know.
No, Miss E, but the people
No,
writing
I'm
in.
just saying. No, what I'm just saying. The people want to know about some of this stuff. Like the people.
They
wanna
do.
know what's the difference between regular sex and being freaky? Because a lot of people have a misconception between the two. Like sometimes, especially y'all women, y'all be thinking that it's some special freaky shit, and it just be like some regular shit. You
So
know
which
what
one
I'm
do you
saying?
want to tackle
Like,
first?
y'all
You
need
want to
get on the
tackle
ball.
regular sex first, or you want to tackle freaky sex first?
Let's tackle regular sex first. Let's
All right.
tackle
Regular.
regular
Okay,
sex
so
first.
regular.
Okay, so once again, the topic of this show is what kind of sex is considered typical
Typical day to day.
and versus freaky.
Freaky.
Okay, that's
Right.
what we're talking about tonight. All right.
Right.
So Ebony, typical sex versus freaky sex.
You said you
sex
and your
What's the
husband.
difference?
I
She
ain't
the
gonna
sex
go there.
We have more typical sex.
That's
You
what
have
she was
more
saying. Her and her
typical
husband
sex
have typical sex. You know.
married. And
They
then when we go to the hotel or we have a vacation or something, or maybe even on the weekend, we might have
On
some
the
freaky
weekend.
sex.
For weekend sex, but let me tell you something. Weekend and birthday sex is like the best thing. But you know what? FYI, my birthday gonna be Thursday, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
you expect your wifey to just throw it all the way out there, throw it back, throw it up, throw it down,
I'm gonna need wifey to get all the way live.
all the way
So
live.
y'all got to have a little bit. How often does a man?
What up, Jury?
Because the ladies want to know. Jury want to know. Kiki want to know. Ebony want to know. Sky Life Entertainment in the building. We got a studio audience.
We got a live audience.
Sky in the live audience. You know what I'm saying? So all of us is on right now. The ladies want to know how often y'all want that freaky sex.
Is it all the time?
Come on, man. Tell the truth, Mr. E.
You know what? I'm not gonna say all the time. I think that it varies by the man, but we would like it more often than not. I mean, we like what we like. It's just like that's the same thing as asking when do you want to eat good food? Like you don't want to eat
every day
food all the time.
Every day. Wait a minute.
Every day.
He just basically analyzed sex and compared it to food. He said, you don't want to eat what kind of
food all the time?
No, you said basic food or
you want to eat
food.
whatever food.
Basic food.
Basic food.
Jack in the Box. You don't want to eat that
noodles
shit all the time. Noodles.
Okay.
Hell.
So do you
I do like a
consider
cup of noodles,
eating and sex like kind of like an appetite thing? Like
Yeah, you want to
eating and
satisfy
sex?
your appetite.
You
know what I'm saying?
Going back to what we were talking about, regular. So it's obviously with no extraness, no freakiness, no kissing, no oral. It's just the plain, stick it in, stick it out.
Wait a minute.
Done. We
This
stick
is a
and
joke.
move, stick and move, and we done. And that's typical sex. Typical is the
God.
routine sex. No extraness, no porn, no toys, no oils, no sensuality, no extra.
No, and then when
extras.
you bring
no
out
bells
the
and
fruit.
whistles. Basically,
she like to bring out some hot, warm peaches every now and again.
That's
peaches,
cool.
syrup,
that qualifies.
And
that
then
coconut oil.
And then Miss Skylife says she liked it in the
holiday.
anus and on the holiday. Every
Whoa,
now and
did
then.
I just see that?
Yeah,
Whoa.
A little rear action for your satisfaction.
Oh, boy, I still be trying to work that out. I still be trying to work it out. It's a struggle.
Whiskey podcast on with us live right here on Instagram Live.
Chicken and Whiskey podcast. Rob and J Dude. No oral. He said that ain't sex. Then no, exactly. That's typical sex. Typical sex is without oral. So basically,
no, wait a minute. Typical sex is oral. Hold on.
That's typical.
You gotta do a little oral.
No, I'm saying typical. No, I'm saying typical. We're saying the difference between typical sex and freaky sex. Oral would be considered freaky sex. It's not typical. Oral would be. Because not everybody's doing it. That's why niggas out here be cheating on their wives and stuff because they're not doing the freaky stuff like oral. I had a homeboy right now telling me his wife don't be doing it. I'm like,
and then I know a lot of men,
African men,
and island men. Caribbean men, African men, a lot of those type of men.
They don't like to do it.
DJ
Khaled go down.
DJ Khaled.
I had one African go down though. Oh, he knew what he was doing.
What?
Oh,
all them Africans.
He was more Americanized.
Really, yeah, he ain't African.
He was kind of like.
He was Americanized.
Yeah.
But he still had the little African talk though. That nigga showed them. Woo, he had
He
that
American
African.
African talk.
Oh man.
Wait a minute.
No, that's a requirement. I mean,
but that's considered freaky though. It's not considered.
Hell no, y'all tripping.
Fellow producer,
if you go down on somebody and you look and I'm trying to whisper. I don't know why I'm whispering.
I don't know why you whispering. Everybody out here.
If you go down on somebody,
I'm the only one got kids at the house.
Right.
No, we got it. We got a 16-year-old, so we trying to keep it.
If you let it pussy in your ass, that's considered freaky because not everybody does that typical. The typical.
Now licking ass is freaky.
That's freaky.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's probably freaky.
To me, that's kinky.
Putting the thumb in the booty, that's freaky.
Hey, all of that is past freaky.
That's freaky.
That's past freaky. Then see, I think my freak typical. I think I jump over typical and it's straight freak. Okay, and then that kind of stuff is going up levels. You know, finger in the butt. level.
But
level up.
What level is
but
it?
there's a certain level. But see, there's women don't even know, and I just started finding it out not too long ago.
Nah,
but
y'all
that
can
whole
have
double
that.
penetration should be.
Nah, don't even try it.
What a
I'm
toy?
like,
Like
maybe
if you
when
have
I
a
was
toy
20.
though. If
Wait a
you
minute,
have
what
a
you
toy,
say? I missed it.
The double penetration, like you have something in your ass, and then you guys.
What level of freak is
Yeah,
that?
but that's
freak.
walking
That's
the
not
line.
freaky,
That's
freaky.
Mr. E.
He done froze up on.
That's
me.
like a.
Go ahead, one more time.
That's like a little freaky, and then it's a little regular. But you know.
Nah, that ain't nothing regular
Ain't
about.
nothing regular about that, nigga. Because that's a bull.
You gotta have to take an extra shower and bath and a shower afterwards.
Oh,
I mean, a shower. You should shower afterwards anyway. But I'm just saying, you gotta take a shower after the bath. So you gotta take like 3 damn baths and showers to touch my ass like that. Like I'm just like too much. I don't like nothing to
She
like
must be
stink
thinking
at all.
something like accidentally slip out.
No, I
She
just
worried
like
about
just
a
I'm
dingleberry.
like.
She worried about a
That's
dingleberry.
more 20s. I'm more like religious wise right now. That that's on the lines of like sodomy.
Oh Lord, here we
So
go.
I just don't. I'm not interested anymore. I have been in
But
my
don't
20s
wait a minute.
before
But
I
don't.
was saved.
Hey, don't knock it till you
But
try.
don't the Bible-
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, don't the Bible say the bedroom is undefiled? I think the Bible say that the bedroom
He
is
is so New Testament. Don't try to.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Don't try to grace me, bro.
I'm
Don't try
just
to
saying.
grace
I
me
think
to
that's what
death.
it say.
Nah.
I think that's what it say.
Hey, I'm just more Old Testament type of girl too. I'm sorry.
So
y'all
Duke
real
have multiple wives?
y'all
New
New Testament.
We new.
They knew
So
New Testament.
So the Old Testament. So a dude can have multiple wives. Then that's the Old Testament.
They used to be Old
Hey, that's
Testament,
the
and I
old.
was wondering what they was doing with them wives because they don't talk about that in the Bible. But I'm like, okay, was Hagar
Exactly.
and Sarah jumping off,
Exactly.
or did Sarah just say, "Go ahead and lay down with my
The
man,
bedroom
and
is
give him a baby,
undefiled.
bitch"?
Your wife is your wife. You know, your wife is your wife. One, maybe two, maybe three. You know, your wife is your wife.
Well, I don't know how we got on that subject.
Okay,
right
so-
now,
Exactly. Let's get back to the topic. I want to ask.
Yeah.
I want to ask the people that we do have tuned in right now. Go ahead and type in the comments there. I want to know the most freakiest thing you have done or someone has asked you to do. So since we're talking about what's the level of freakiness and you have somebody blowing your booty. Like, now that's kind of freaky though. I had somebody blowing my booty one time and that shit didn't feel right.
I think it's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky.
Nah, blowing my
look.
butt. And then I heard Rick Ross say it in the verse. I was like, oh, niggas really out here blowing in booties.
These niggas is like booty hole action lately. Okay,
They
so
really-
Chicken and Whiskey Podcast said Old Testament has some freaks.
Oh, you know they do them old schools.
Okay, and I believe
And that was
so
J.
too.
Who too. That was J.
But I tell you what, we do need to settle on this. We need to know this. Now, this is factual. Everything else is opinion.
Come
This
on,
is
everybody.
factual.
Don't be
Don't
shy.
Don't be
Hold on.
shy. Type in your comments. Kiki,
Yeah,
I know you
type in
there.
your comments.
Blowing in your
Chicken
booty.
Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. This is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Or with any sex without oral sex is no sex at all. Y'all
Ooh,
sex. That's
Sky.
it.
There's
Yeah.
no set. Now that's a good one. Can you read the comments or no?
Yeah, I can read them now.
Okay, so what is Sky right there? I'm gonna let you read the
Sky say,
comments.
Sky say suck my man's dick while driving on the highway. Right on, Sky.
Now that's kind of
Right on.
that's kind of freaky though.
Woo!
Okay. Yeah,
That's kinda
that's a little.
right.
Now I ain't never did that because I'm
No, I
worried about a
did
nigga
that.
wrecking.
That's a
No,
level.
I
That's
need to
like a
focus. We
level
can pull
4
over,
or
though.
5. You know,
Yeah,
I'm like
see,
level 4 or
Kiki
5.
say you need oral. That's a must. Like
That's a
dope.
must.
I don't
That's
even
a
want to
must.
think
That's
about
a
I
must.
broke up
my
with
niece.
niggas when they don't do
doing
it. It's
that.
like, oh, you don't do
Oh.
that? Oh, okay, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. I don't care how much
Understand.
money you make, what kind of job you got, how fine you are. If you don't do that, you ain't gonna make it.
You
And
ain't
then
gonna
want
make
me to
it.
do it? And it's always the niggas that don't do it that want you to do it.
Ah.
It's always.
See, your man's DJ Khaled said he don't go down on his wife at
And
all.
she beautiful.
She
He
gotta
rich,
be a
though.
miserable person.
No, she got
somebody
somebody
gotta
doing
be
it.
doing that.
Somebody doing it.
Somebody
No,
gonna be doing
hold on,
Probably
because
a
let me tell you
homegirl.
something.
Woman ain't
Let me
doing
tell you
that.
something.
Homegirl.
But I've run across women that do not like it. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
I don't know what's wrong with
I've
them.
run
They done
across
had the
women that
wrong
don't like
people all their life.
That,
Ooh, they
I've
had the
run across-
wrong people
And you know
all
what?
their
Believe
life.
it or not, believe it or not, there's
Uh,
some men that don't like it.
To this
There's
day, they
actually
had the
some men.
wrong person.
There's
I've-
not, you know what? Everybody say that, but people like
I
what
be
they
thinking
like.
something wrong with them. What they either insecure about what they thing look like.
Uh-oh.
No,
They
I
got
don't think
something
that.
wrong down there.
No, they
They
just.
got
Got a
something
real
wrong
man in
down
their life,
there.
Sky said.
You
You know what? We expect everybody to be like us. But there are some people that like penetration and don't like oral, and there's people that prefer oral over penetration. You know, whatever floats your boat.
Kiki said they gotta be my man in order to get that oral though. See, you doing too much. You put too much obligations and shit on it.
I like that.
Normally they want.
She gotta be committed.
You gotta be committed.
Lisa.
Can y'all talk freaky? What is the significant other ask for a threesome? Now that's freaky for sure. I've had them before. She's had. We talked about the threesomes. We talked about it when our topic. Before.
Okay, what level of threesome? Now, level of freak of threesome to me is a 10. When you start pulling in multiple people, that's
that ain't no 10. That's some
regular.
Hold on.
That's the top.
That is. What y'all think?
Okay.
Maybe prostitution. Maybe prostitution is the 10.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
By the raise of hands, how many people have not been in no threesome? Everybody has been in a threesome.
But that's the highest level.
People can raise their hands that we can see.
But that's the highest level, bro. I mean,
what's higher? Are you crazy?
What's higher than that?
Going to swinger parties. That's pretty much the same thing as threesome. It's like,
but you know what? Wait a minute. Then threesome is level 8.
No, that's like a level 3.
And we had a
that's like a level 3 or 4.
You know what?
I'm not
afraid. Okay, I'd love to hear what your 10 is. Please tell me what your 10 is.
You got like BDSM. You got like some fetishes. That's
the bondage. You're talking about bondage.
You got
orgies, threesome.
Come on, man.
Pretty much
orgies is in a level of 9.
Oh God, here goes Barry. I'm like, oh God, wait, what up, D? You're right on time because
and First Lady Lisa from Clout Records, we go way back like Pips and Cadillacs.
Everybody tuning in right now to Love and War Talk Live. If you're just tuning in, the topic tonight we are talking about sex.
What's typical sex versus freaky sex?
What is typical sex versus freaky? And Mista-E is over here acting like threesomes and orgies is not like.
It's a level 3.
No, hold on. I did not say threesomes and orgies.
It's just a level of you're talking about bondage. And tying folks up in blindfolds and stuff. That ain't that's freaky, but that's
freaky.
I've done that before. And that's scary. I don't like it.
But that's freaky though.
I'm scared. Nobody. I'd be like, oh no.
But threesome, because really a threesome can be boring. Like a threesome can be boring. So it's not necessarily.
It depends on who you're doing it with, of course.
But Sky like to have somebody be a robber. Remember that? She like
role playing. To me, role playing is higher than threesomes. To me, role playing is higher than threesomes.
She likes to play hoe and trick.
She said she liked to play.
Bring Sky out. Where's Sky at? Bring Sky out. Where's Sky at?
Want you to come out, Sky.
Where's Sky at? Come on, man.
Put on the dishes and shit.
Put on the dishes and shit. Come on. He
just wants you to peek in real quick. He don't believe.
We need somebody to know what they talking about, man.
Yeah, she said she want to play hoes, cops and robbers and hoes and tricks.
Okay. So where does role play?
I'm not that freaky. I'm just a little bit. I'm a little bit freaky now. My thing is,
Scott, something like.
My boy said. My boy Rob said
he heard that shit back up.
He had a boy before.
Blow up on us.
Threesomes ain't the freakiest it gets. That ain't.
That's all right, baby. Come on, share some of that light. Sky done busted out the light pole.
Come on, Sky. What's up, Sky? Come on, baby.
I don't feel too good today, so y'all only gonna get a corner of the eye.
You get a corner of the eye. Tell them what you like, Sky. You like to play hoe and trick?
I like to play hoe and trick. I like to play cat and robber.
What you be doing, Sky? You be the cop or you be the robber? You be
cat and robbers.
Cat and robbers, not cops and robbers.
I like to play rape.
Right?
I like to play rape. That's my favorite one.
Hey, Rob said he had a boring threesome. Before. I didn't know threesomes could get boring. I didn't know they could get boring.
I like to play rape. So what he does is, I be in the house like washing dishes or vacuuming.
And he just come in and grab you by the throat.
And I have like a little teddy, right? I have like a little teddy. I be moving around in a little teddy, washing dishes, like bending over, putting the dishes in the dishwasher. And he comes in his costume, and he got his gun, and he like, bitch, break the pussy off. And so we get the fucking, and we have them cameras on. We'll fuck on all the cabinets and shit.
That's cool.
And I like for him to tell me, don't be gentle with the lingerie. He got to get tore off. He got to tear off. He got to tear all of the lingerie off.
It got to be a full SVU scene.
And then he got to grab my head.
She want a full Law and Order SVU scene.
He got to grab my head and say, bitch, suck my dick.
Yeah.
This is is rated R. My God. Okay.
Come on,
Thank you, Sky. Look.
I knew who to call.
Dick suck my dick.
Shut up. He said he knew who to call, Scott.
Since we talking sex, let's talk physical. You like being choked?
All right, Scott, you finna take my
choke
choke
is
off,
freaky.
and you gonna take the
Talk
choke.
about anal.
I don't know why that should be hurt. My eyebrows burning just thinking about it.
Special vacation on hot days.
You gotta relax all your muscles.
I've been trying to ease myself. I've been getting into it. One time, I did it so damn hard. The shit was, oh man, it was bad. It was bad. It was sore for a day. But anyway,
y'all making me be very unsaved.
I'm saved today. Okay.
I'm very unsaved today.
She's gonna have to go up there and
I know one thing. You better be unsaved. You better be unsaved with your husband.
Exactly.
We just be unsaved with him. Just get all the way
This
unsaved.
shit sounds like a BET movie or something. What the hell?
Lord.
You got an episode, man.
Okay, so back to the question that we had up here. It says, since we talking about sex, let's talk about physical. You like being choked. We talked about being choked. Remember Jury, my homegirl DJ Princess Cuz, she like being choked. Now, I don't like feeling like I can't breathe. I like it a little bit, but
you gotta just choke a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not
so
too
what
much.
About so how far can a man go when it comes to being rough? How far? Like how far?
I mean, it depends on the actual position. Really, it depends on that.
It depends on the position.
It really do, because it depends on what angle, and you know what I'm talking about. That angle sometimes that you can't go rough at every angle, so you can't be doing all rough.
So
I'm just
saying.
saying.
Do you like to be slapped? Do you like to be slapped?
On what, the face, nigga, or the ass?
Yeah.
Not the
just
face.
A little slap.
Little
just
slap.
A little slap.
I might take a little choke.
You
feel me while you going in? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get, you know what I mean?
Kiki said I like to be choked.
Do you like your hands pinned to the back? Do you like your hands?
I do. Sometimes I like to be held, but see, you know what? I like guys who actually try to like control. You know, especially when you be trying to force them off you and shit like that. And they want to hold you, pin you down, and do all that shit. I like that shit.
It gotta be. It has to be a smooth transition. Everything has to be smooth and organic. It can't be abrupt.
What about squirting?
But if I take your hands and I smoothly put them behind your back and I smoothly put your head in the pillow, then we game for that.
I'm telling you, Chicken and Whiskey podcast, they gonna have to do this on topic on their own show when they get going, because they got all the questions tonight. Since y'all talking tonight, everything is since y'all talking tonight. Y'all mother lovers is hella funny. Since y'all talking tonight, what about squirting? Now that's definitely freaky, and not every girl does it. But let me tell you, some women don't even know that they have it in them, and it's actually all about the actual man. It's the man and his thing. So it's not always thinking, oh, the woman just always going to squirt. It's sometimes how the man performs and what position he is in or what he does. And for me, it's always about that wine. Something about that wine. If I drink wine, man, it do something extra. It do something extra to me.
Girl, why?
What up, network?
You know what, though?
You a freak. No, I'm not a freak.
The experience I've had in my past long time ago, is the ladies that do squirt, they squirt almost every time. Every time they orgasm,
the man gotta bring it out though, because not a lot of women
gets pissed.
And you know what? I thought it was piss at one point. I'm like, did I just piss on this nigga? What is going on? And it just kind of, but the feeling as it came out at the same time, it wasn't piss. I was like, I knew what it was. I'm like, this shit felt good, man. She said no choking, but I was smothering man's face.
Really met nobody.
So is that? So
look at Rob says. Hey, Rob says Chicken and Whiskey looks for wine delivery in LA. Hey, send them cases over here, man. I like that Merlot and that Pinot. Merlot, Pinot Grigio.
Rob, shot. Shoot your shot,
Shoot your shot, baby. Shoot your shot.
Rob.
I fry that chicken for that podcast with the whiskey. And I bring the whiskey.
Somebody said she R. Kelly and niggas. Derek, shut up.
Who R. Kelly and niggas? Not me. Oh, pissing on niggas. Yeah, because again.
I guess so.
Women, it's more. Some guys are turned on by it. I think the guy that I was with, it was totally awkward because I didn't know it was going to happen. He didn't know. It was just like, oh. We both sat there like, wow.
Wait a minute. Did that happen after?
And it was my first time with him, too.
Did he go down? And was that after penetration?
It was me on top.
Oh, then that's your position.
It's always been my position.
On top,
that's the only way,
bitch
really.
position.
That's the only way. That is not a skinny bitch. Fat bitch position. That's the best way.
Bitch position.
You got all that ass. You want to just sit it down and smother something. No, that's the big girl position. What
But
you
not-
talking about?
No, it ain't, girl. I be wanting to lay my ass down somewhere, you know, from the back it out.
You just want to
From
lay
the back
down.
it
See,
out.
that's that typical sex. Typical. That's
So let me ask.
typical sex. Go back to the topic.
Wait a minute. No, I'm just trying to say, if you from the back, that's a level. From the back is, you know, it's basic, but
That's
it's
not,
still.
none of that is freaky. None of that is freaky. That's regular.
Hey, let me tell you how I've been more freakier in my 30s than I have been in my 20s, and I've like been very.
And I was the opposite.
spontaneous.
I was a freak-a-leak. Okay, in
Let
my
me
20s,
tell you-
and I've got more conservative in my older age.
Me and this guy, and I'm sorry for all of my little heartbreaks that's watching, but I've only been dealing with one guy lately, and he ain't a boyfriend or nothing. He's just somebody I've been dealing with. But bottom line,
you always got to have a deal with
you got to have somebody.
You got to have,
to
let's
eat
make a
with,
deal.
You know,
on the
make
side.
a deal. I'm telling you, a
Okay,
double
let's
dizzle.
make a
You
deal.
know, a double dizzle deal. So anyway, we went hiking, and we were smoking our little, you know, blunt or whatever out in the hike or whatever, and decided to get frisky out there. And we was trying to get frisky. I mean, but we was being spontaneous and trying to dip off the trail. But I considered that kind of freaky because we was out in the damn middle of the wilderness.
Out in the wilderness sex.
In the
is
middle
that
of the
level? That has got to be.
I think it was the weed.
I mean, out in public. What is that, Mr. E? Is that out in public is a level 6 or a 7? Or
No, that's about a 3. That's about a 2 or 3. That's right there.
That's on the level of a threesome. You said
I guess I need to up my
free
freak game. I'm trying to be spontaneous, more spontaneous.
He still ain't told us what level 10 is.
You talking about BDSM.
BDSM. I'm not understanding.
10,
wait a minute, out in the public.
10 is definitely like bondage or like Odu said,
Out in
like
the public,
R. Kelly or somebody.
Like
you know
squirting money.
I like making, you know, the video thing. I make. Well, recently I did another one.
Is that right? That's because that's
information.
Public is 3. Hell no. Thank you, Kiki. That's too much.
Public is 3.
No, that's what she said. Hell no.
Public
hell no. It's got to be about an 8 at
7
least.
Or 8 to me.
7 or 8 on the meter rail.
What's
on the
7 or
meter
8?
scale.
What's
7 or
7 or
8 on the
It's a
meter
sex
scale.
slave. So
What's
if you
7 or
are
8?
Kelly,
that's
In
like
public.
that's
Having sex in public.
but
No,
no,
sex in
Derek
public
said.
is like I give it a 4. Sex in public
Okay.
is like
All right, so-
Okay,
hold
so
on,
please
it's
define
two-
to me. And
it's
again,
two
I need
types.
all the followers. Everybody
It's
tune
two
in
types.
right now.
Okay, he said it's 2 types. But
Is
let
he
me
wrong
just
or is
say
he
Sex
right?
in public. No, it's 2 types of sex in public. You got sex in public where people can see, and then sex in public where people can't see. With sex in public where people can't see is about a 4. Okay. Now,
Okay.
That's about a 7.
If you in a
People can
high-rise
watch you.
building,
When
you in a
people watch you,
high-rise
Hey,
that's
but
like
somebody
seven.
was way on the top of the mountain. They looked down while we was in the bushes. We was like, oh shit, I think they can still see us. So yeah,
they like
I might have had a
that's about
7. I
or
might
8.
have been on a 7.
That's about a 7 or 8. Now, a janitor closet is like a 5.
They frucking in the frucking.
The janitor closet is
freaking.
like a 4
They
or 5.
freaking.
Fucking in the
Now, hold on, let
in
me
the
tell you
mountains. Hey,
Let me
I was
tell
trying
you
to have a
something.
view. I was trying to do something I ain't never done before. You know, I'm trying to live a little bit.
Okay. Well, if you want to live, have sex in a room full of people and let them watch you. That's about an 8 or 9.
No,
Man,
that's
Man,
beyond
you're getting up
10.
there.
I didn't.
that's
Hey, that was
beyond
the
10.
You
threesome.
gotta
I done had
live.
a threesome and I let her watch. So that's as far as we going.
That's a
No, that's
level
one
10.
person.
Y'all
That's
talk about
not
level
high.
10 stuff plus.
That's not
10
high.
I had a guy ask me though. He wanted me to.
What did
I
Derek
think
say?
I told y'all this before, but he wanted to watch me do it with somebody else, and I'm like,
man,
nigga,
though,
where
right?
we gonna find this guy? He wanted to sit in the chair and watch the whole damn thing, and I'm like,
But
oh,
you having sex with
somebody
another man.
else.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
kind of
like-
freaky.
he like
That's why I
boys.
don't deal with him no more. He
He
likes
likes
boys.
boys.
Or he like
Let me tell you
live
something.
porn. He like live porn.
Can I just say this? Nah, 7. Derek said not 7 or 8 because we smashing in the co-ed bathroom. Whatever. Let's see. What else did he say?
That's a good one.
And
Yeah, that's a
freaky,
good one.
freaky, like freaky.
That's probably Rob talking.
Okay. And Derek also said the 10
Is
the
a
level
sex
10
slave.
is a sex slave.
Do y'all?
Yeah.
It says, do y'all
Now
like
you
it when
get
people
about a
see
9
y'all
or 10.
doing it? I don't like it when people
Yeah.
see me
Sex
doing
rate
it.
is about
Now,
9 or
I don't
10.
get
That's
turned
a good-
on.
I think peeing on you, anything R. Kelly doing is past a freak. It's
Yeah.
No,
past
that's
shit
like, no,
on
that's just man, okay, do y'all know how many girls have asked me to pee on them? Like, do you know? Like,
I don't know,
40%
Mr. E.
of the chicks that I've been with asked me to do that. Like, that's more common than people think it is.
Oh my God! And why everybody mad at R. Kelly?
Y'all old.
We old.
Chicks been asking for that.
Okay, ladies, what do y'all get out of that? Can somebody tell me what having a dude piss on you?
I ain't got nothing.
Degrade you like
I
that?
remember when a nigga accidentally pissed on me. That was the last time he saw me. The condom flew off. He accidentally I think he was squirting. I think it was the other version of squirting, and this nigga squirted, that condom flew off, and I was like, oh, nigga, you got to go. You got pissed on my bed.
Accident.
On accident, nigga, back in 2003, nigga, in LA. It was overski. Overski. That was the last time I saw him, too. I was like that.
Bumblebee. I can't believe it.
Man, let me tell you, boy, one of these days.
Who is asking for golden showers?
Man, it's
Kiki
so
said, what you say?
It's so many chicks that asked me to do that. And I didn't do it.
She over here getting turned on. I'm sorry, Mr. E. She read comments over here getting turned on.
Nah, I just said threesome is let her watch.
No, he was talking about me talking about letting her watch. It's not a threesome if I'm letting a girl watch, meaning.
Wait a minute, Sky said he pissed on me and I'm going the
bitch off.
She going right the hell off. She going right the hell off.
She going right the hell off.
That's what's happening. Like I just couldn't even imagine, y'all. I just couldn't even imagine. So I'm on like that's past a freaky level.
Yeah, I don't want to pee on me, shit on me, shit in my house. I don't want
that's another thing people doing. They doing them like it's called.
It's more Asian. It's called the hot coral.
It's not something real nasty. That's some real
it's
nasty
mud
stuff.
Pie and a hot coral and all that good stuff.
Dookie, pee, squirt. All that, I'm just not.
Squirt is not. That's not nasty.
Issues with body.
But the squirt is not really.
I
just want to know where the fluid, what kind of fluid, and where did it come from. I wasn't sure what it was. Quite what it was.
Honestly, they say.
Hey,
look, a debate with me.
I'm sorry.
They say that it's a portion of pedo.
Let's pause it real quick for Remy 214, who just said, "What the hell did I just walk into?" You just tuned into Love and War Talk Live. Tonight we're talking about sex, baby. We're talking about typical sex versus freaky sex. And what makes typical and what makes freaky sex. So that's what you just walked into.
And then we start talking about the levels of freak. We start talking about the levels of this.
The levels of freak.
Right now we're trying to figure out what's
He's like, what did I just walk the hell into?
What's level 10, Mr. E? What is level 10?
Please tell me what level 10 is.
I would say golden showers, sex slaves,
definitely
midgets.
Yes.
All that would be 10.
They call little people.
Hey, some people have fetishes for midgets. Hey, you know Darnell, what's his name? Darnell Dockett. He be liking the midgets, boy. I don't know if he probably didn't pay for one. I'm pretty sure because he used to post midgets all the time. Stripper midgets.
Bondage. That's like
stripper midgets.
Strippers.
Nipple pitches.
I guess no strippers.
That ain't nothing. That's regular.
Strippers is typical.
I didn't say strippers.
She did.
I was just saying. I said midget strippers, and then I said sex with strippers.
So making videos,
if you're married,
watching porn, making videos, that's kind of free, but it's not a level 10. But it's probably but not typical people do that, is what I'm saying. So it's got to be a level of free. What typical people do?
Typical? I'm very typical.
What? So you're
y'all
saying,
watch porn? You and your wife?
No, me and my wife don't. We didn't got older, but I mean that's still some typical shit though. That's some typical shit. That's not
to watch porn with your wife is just typical.
Hell yeah,
that's not typical.
No, that's like on the level of freak.
That's
you
not.
That's freaky?
I swear. What kind of freak?
I don't watch you. We not just sitting around here. Who's got a porn tab? I'm telling you, I have a porn tape. The only thing we can probably pull up is some Showtime. You know, after dark.
No, hell no.
That's all we can pull up around here.
Just because you have a preference, that doesn't mean that is not typical. Now,
see, I think it depends on the people, man. Because freaky sex and typical sex to me is something totally different.
It's
from what
definitely
you
because there is a level, and everything that I've mentioned has got to be over level 5, and you over here acting like all this shit is not freaky.
Oh, threesomes just level 3. What?
Oral sex is not freaky. And threesomes is not
it depends on what you're doing because it depends on if you toss the salads and you're doing all that other stuff too. That's freaky.
Now that's freaky.
Toss the salad, but that's considered oral sex because you're looking
at
asses
that's
and that's all.
Anything
with ass and balls. Balls and ass.
We're talking about the basic giving head.
Basic.
That is not freaky. That's not even a one.
I said doing it doggy style.
Sky said using sex enhancement drugs. So, okay, so let's talk about that. So sex enhancement drugs, they have pills.
I can't see the comments no more.
See, you didn't hit something, nigga.
You did something. You walking around.
She was walking around.
I had to walk around.
Sit your ass down somewhere.
Lord. What time is it? Because we probably gonna have to do the show again. Well, we still got a little bit more minutes.
We got a little bit more
about
minutes.
20 more minutes, 15. How about 10?
And he probably, and then he got, 10
more minutes in this conversation, y'all. Let's do it.
10 more minutes.
Y'all tuned in to Love and War Talk Live. We do this every Monday night, 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock Pacific
Standard Time.
Pacific Standard Time.
10 o'clock Central Time and 11 o'clock East Coast Time, y'all.
And tonight's topic on Love and War Talk with Mista-E, Ebony, and D-Light.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
We talking about sex. We talking about typical sex versus freaky sex. Mista-E, freaky sex. Because I already know everything typical is like basic. Too basic for you.
This how we gonna do it.
Not even
out
in her face.
You name the stuff that's regular, and Ebony, since you are our sex expert, you mediate. Okay.
Come on, my expert. I ain't
okay,
no expert.
So you gonna tell me? I give you a number.
What we
and
talking
Ebony
about
gonna mediate.
What are we doing? What we doing?
Just make it quick.
We could do it like that, actually. So
all right. So just start it off, Mr.
One more time for my mind. Throw
it out. We got this. You the moderator. Just throw it out, Mr. We ain't got a lot of time.
Okay.
Throw it out. I can catch whatever you throwing out.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, here we go. Intercourse. Just regular intercourse.
That's a 1.
That's regular shit. They don't even go on
That's
there.
a regular. That's 1. Bro, we started with regular intercourse. That's 1.
Regular don't even go on the scale. Regular don't even go on the scale.
Yeah, you said typical. Regular is typical. We starting off at the bottom. Go ahead. Throw out another thing.
1.
That's what I'm just saying.
And then Ebony gonna say yay or nay. She agree or she don't agree.
1 is typical. It's regular intercourse. That's a level 1. Level 1.
That's okay, not even considered that.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep on going. Keep on. I'm gonna give you the level.
Sex. Okay, oral sex.
Oral sex is a 2.
I say 3.
And that's a 3 for some people. Some people, and I believe.
Because I don't just go to the dick. I go to the balls. I mean, it's depending on who you're dealing with. To the walls, bitch. It depends on who you're dealing with.
Okay.
So my world ain't just typical, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
so however you deliver it is 2 or 3. All right, go ahead, Miss D.
Okay. Fingers in the booty for females.
10.
You disqualified. You are no longer eligible.
I say about 5.
I can do this part of the
5,
show.
6.
No, you disqualified for that.
0 and 5. The average is 3. Now
5, 6.
Okay.
So we're gonna say that's a 3 then.
He said you people need white people.
Fingers for the booty for a man. 10 plus.
Oh man.
10.
That's definitely
pineapples.
10 for the man.
Pineapples. I told you anything ended, it to me is 10.
Okay, fingers in the then what about pegging? What about pegging?
Who?
What is that? Pegging.
Pegging. That's when the girls put on the strap on and they hit the guy.
You can peg in my vagina. You can peg in the vagina, but I don't know where else you're trying to peg though.
So you got
where you peg.
But no, you got. They talk about pegging is normally considered the woman pegging. But go ahead. That's a 10 though.
Oh,
that's definitely a 10. That's when the women wears the strap on. Yeah, that's a 10.
Oh,
all the way 10. Camper, you just tuned it in, honey. You tuned into the freakiest show on Monday night right now.
I'm sorry about that, Cam. We don't really get down.
My homeboy Cam just tuned in. I'm like, he don't know what he's walking into. Typical sex versus freaky sex. That's what we're talking about.
Pegging. We said that's a 3,
10.
4.
That's a 10.
That's a 10 for me.
You fucking a nigga in the ass. That's a 10.
If a man want me to touch anything
about his
booty,
booty,
that's a 10. We get
even if he wanted you to toss a salad, that's a 10.
That's a 20. That's off the Richter scale. You know what I mean? If he wants going
legs
down
open
there,
and everything.
Oh Lord.
I ain't lying. You ain't lying. Tell him I ain't lying, Ramsey. Go ahead.
Okay, what about 69?
That's like a 5, you know.
I'm more like that's
because that's like the oral. Oral is a 3. If oral's a 3, then
up and
69 is 5.
That's a 10.
Now, remember when we was doing all those sex positions and I had all that extra stuff? It depends on what the position is to make it the level 8.
I liked all of them. Those are good positions.
We had all the positions. I do need to
You
bring
need
all
to
those
have
positions.
one position a day. We don't have to do all of them, but just even you got to bring some back, the classics.
The classics.
So we can always be reminded of what to try. Because I need your sex tips in my life. Because I still love.
Hey, I try them too.
I still love the coconut oil.
I try them.
When you bring in stuff in there, what level is that? If you bring it in
oils
juices and oils,
that's probably like a 3 or 4. That's lube, right? Right. It depends on what you do with it, but lube is lubes. You know what I mean? So it's not really. It's to help you make sure you
lube is toys. When you bring it in the accessories.
You know, I need to go to the toy store. The main thing is it's hard to find stuff that's good for men and women. Like we always can find stuff for us, but it's hard to find something that men and those rings are like. They're just not even worth it anymore.
Wait a minute, my niece. Here's something. Hey, hold on. My niece just said, "Lightweight, auntie, everything is a 10." I'm sorry, babe. Everything is a 10.
Auntie, a lightweight, everything is a 10.
I'm a lightweight, baby. You know what I'm saying? When you get my age, when you get to the woman of a certain age,
mother has
when
lived.
You have lived. Child,
mother has lived.
You let me know. Okay, if you feel like
mother has lived.
You know, hanging out the windows and the chandelier over the balcony.
Face paint.
Coming on the face?
Yeah.
That's a 10, 11, 12. Yes. Nigga, when you want to get it in my eyelash?
That's a 5. See, that's a 5 for me, though.
See, that's a 5 for she always like that face action. She be
that's like, okay, come on, man.
That's a 5.
I can't do it. It's something about it. It's something about it. I just now start getting used to it in the mouth and all that over the last 10 years. But
you in last place.
It's a good mask.
I'm in last place. When it comes to that cum,
hey,
when it comes to that cum, I'll be running, man. I don't know what it is.
Are you proud of me? Ooh,
that's freaky. That's a 10 for sure.
Mother has never did that. Mother got issues with that. I can take oil of oregano. I can take I can take garlic.
You got to do your razzle dazzle
garlic,
and then you got to get in the zone.
I can get in the zone, but zone out.
I can't quite do it.
We gonna zone out.
I've tried.
Going down.
The swallowing is normal for some people.
But
it's for me. I can
that
take
ain't a part of my
take a sexy moment and ruin it because as soon as it hit the back of my throat, I'm like, it's over with, and I'm ruining the moment. Ruining the moment.
You gotta hold on.
I be trying to hold my nose, nigga. I be trying to do that hold the nose.
But when you hold it, what you talking about? Hold it in your throat and then go.
You can spit. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta.
That's exactly what the fuck we doing. We spitting all the way.
We scared that.
Okay, we spitting. Come on,
you know what? I should have said
that's definitely about a 7. I give swallowing a 7.
We not swallowing the catch though. You throw the catch out. You know, it's like going fishing.
Holidays, you gotta swallow.
Nah, it's like going fishing.
I just slurp it up and I kind of spit it back out, and then I just and be like an axe. And set it back up again and try to play with it, but you know.
Let's move along.
So what about face riding? Towels around, child. Y'all gotta keep the towels and some wipes around though.
So what about face riding? What is that for?
You can ride.
I be worried about how, because you know we wide body bends over here. It's wide body bends action, so I be worried about Lord. You know, can he breathe? But I like doing it. But you know, it's just like I'm okay because you can hold on to the head, but you can hold on to a whole bunch of shit. You know, I'm okay with that. So
where does it problem?
It's a level, probably a level 6, 7, because
about 6 or 7.
It's taking the level 3 that we were for oral and the level 5 that we were for top of salads to number 6. So go ahead.
Okay, so what is swinging? Switching partners.
Definitely about an 8 or 9. Probably
about
a 10.
8 or 9?
I would give it a 10 as a matter of fact, because when you take your spouse to another place, so y'all both
anytime you bring in multiple people into your life.
Listen, swinging is switching partners. You and your partner switching partners.
It don't matter the relationship, just a partner. Switching partners. What is that for?
That's hella freaky. Freakier than the hella freak.
Switching partners, like what you mean? Like having
that means you and your homegirl go out
trade off spouses for the night
and y'all switch dudes. That's what I mean.
Sky said hell nah. That's you know, I get you. There's people out there to do all kind of stuff.
The only way that shit'll work is to
wait, we got Katie. You gotta put your hat on and come back and watch out for all the lights.
What's she say?
Watch out for all the lights when you come inside.
And she said something about the only way it would work was what, Sky?
The only way that shit'll work, say like we was on a girls trip to Vegas.
Girls trip to Vegas. Oh, when we was past, and it was a one-nighter.
Okay.
It's somebody we don't even know from across the hallway, and everybody drunk.
Well, let me take this back, because y'all know Mother has lived.
I ain't doing that either, Sky.
I ain't gonna name her name, but she one of my best friends in the whole wide world. Okay. We used to have these two guys back in high school that was fine. They was in the populars. It was like a couple dudes. They was the popular dudes in high school.
Everybody had them.
So after we had growed up. After we was grown.
After we
was grown women, they was grown men. We all went out on a double date, and like they went out on a date, and then we was on a date, and then somehow the dates had swapped. The date. You feel me? Ooh. So we did do that one time. Out here in Reno Valley, California, back in the days are swapped. Then she one of my best friends. So those Sky is right though. So that, but it wasn't like a girls trip, but it wasn't bad. But we didn't do that often, girl. That's level 10.
Is this my tablet?
No, this mine.
Oh, okay.
This level 10. Yeah, but not with your relationship.
Okay,
your relationship guy, Sky said. Okay, go ahead, because
we got about 10 minutes left.
Miss E want to do people want to know.
Oh, you got people want to know. Oh Lord, everybody tuned in, Mr.
We got 10 more minutes left. Y'all hang with us right here on Love and War Talk.
Now, before let me stick my disclaimer out there.
What is scissor?
Me and her.
I don't know what scissor is.
No, me and her didn't swizzer. We didn't do none of that.
Scissor.
It was me. Oh yeah, we swapped the dudes. Maybe that's a scissor. I'm thinking lesbian.
What is scissor?
That means your leg.
Yeah, no, that's what scissor thing. I think scissor mean, but no, we didn't do that. We bumped with the dudes. Okay, we got
that's crazy. I never heard of scissor. Okay, what's your people want to know, Mr. E?
Okay, listen. So I'm gonna put the disclaimer out there. The disclaimer is.
Lord.
The disclaimer is that this is not my show. It's the people, and the people want to know.
I think you're lying. I think you want to know. I don't know how the people want to know anything. I didn't see the comment.
He want to know.
That's okay. The people want to know. That's what. Don't even worry about it. Just ask the question.
I didn't see the comment. You
don't have to know who wanted to know what. So as we know, it's a difference between reality and fantasizing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when we have sex, we kind of limit ourselves because we really don't want to step into the realm of some of the things that we fantasize about, okay? Mm-hmm. But when we are alone, when we having a long time, we have the tendency to let our minds wander really far. Especially when we having a long time and you don't necessarily want to get
this nigga doctor feeling it right now. Go ahead.
You don't want to get with your partner. You want to have a long time with your vibrator or whatever the case. Your bullet, your rabbit, whatever you got.
You so just
you the bullet. I like the bullet.
Here's the
you alone.
Question.
You setting the scene.
People want to know. The people don't want to know.
I don't think the people.
The people don't want to know.
Nigga, if you don't get this question out. Okay.
I can't because you're.
This is the longest question. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to set the mood. I'm trying to set the mood.
I'd be like, what the hell is the question?
The people want to know, what do you fantasize about when you have your alone time? What's the freakiest thing that you fantasized about when you had your alone time?
The freakiest thing that you fantasize.
Say that again.
The freakiest thing.
What
do you think about when you masturbate is what you're trying to say.
Right. That's right.
Because I'm trying to.
I think about the last time I had some good
freakiest thing. But the freakiest thing.
And the position it might be.
What's the freakiest thing that you thought about?
The freakiest thing.
To me, I like more of a how do you say, a real kind of like a real experience to kind of intrigue my reality and make me think back to that actual moment, and that actually makes me peak. So I think about certain positions or places I've been or with
somebody that you was with
that I was with. And
how about somebody
really
that
good,
really liked, but
really
you
liked,
never been with?
That don't ever really work for me.
Oh, she liked the real thing.
So
that don't ever really work for me.
So my question is, you've never fantasized. So you've never fantasized.
I fantasize, but I think about Idris Elba and David Banner and all these guys, but I can't come off of that. I can't really come up with that though. But I think about the last time I was looking back in that mirror and saw myself on top of that thing. You know, I think about experiences. Like even the mountains, even that incident in the mountains, you know what I mean? It was just something that turned me on about the whole experience or whatever. And that might turn me on. So I might think about that when I'm doing it. Go back to that incident where he bent me over in the bushes.
And that'll get you off.
I can't buy that.
So you exactly. Or the spa incident or whatever.
when you masturbate? You never.
I don't really.
Masturbate.
I've never been a porn girl. I've never, ever been. I used to date a porn star. Believe me, that was the only porn. And I used to watch his porn though, and it did turn me on. That was I've done it. I actually masturbated. I watched it a couple of times.
He looked good.
And I masturbated a couple of times, and I got off on my ex's porn.
Okay, D-Light, your turn.
Damn. What is... you know what? I can't be 100% honest on this one. You know what I'm saying?
We got lipstick right there.
I got lipstick on that one. My Lord.
She said she can't be 100%.
I thought I was supposed to think about
She forgot about the
I
question.
had it earlier.
What do you think about, sis, when you're doing that?
Just get
the freakiest thing you thought about when you masturbate.
The freakiest thing.
You know what? I like somebody just talking mess. I want somebody to just see like, oh, that pussy good or something.
I think about that. I think about that
talking
too.
shit
I
to
like
me.
that. Oh my goodness, Mr. E Diddy left. See, his phone and lied. Died.
All right,
I said his phone and lied. His phone and died. But yeah, I be thinking about that too. This was good.
Yeah, somebody talking hella mad.
Oh my goodness, y'all. We so appreciate everybody tuning in for another episode of Love and War Talk, y'all. Please follow the Love and War Talk page on IG. Follow us on YouTube, Love and War Talk Radio. Yeah. Follow us on Spreaker.
And if you got a topic, if you got something that you want us to talk about on the show, sex. We talk about everything.
This is interesting.
Positions, we talk about
we didn't
just
even cover it all.
Drama, divorce, all kinds of
mama thoughts, men thoughts too. I want to talk about that next.
All of that. We talk about all of that and more. Then next week, let's talk about what men want, what women want from the movie.
From the movie Taraji. We got to go see that this weekend too.
Yeah, we got to see that movie. What men want.
What men want.
We're going to talk about that next week right here. Our boy, Mr. E, at Mr. E Diddy. Make sure you follow him. You can follow me at On Air Divas.
And me at Ebony-Mozay. What up, Coach Degar?
All right.
We appreciate
Coach Degar.
Everybody tuning in.
Oh, yes, Jesus.
Oh. Praise the Lord.
Yes, y'all follow us, all right?
Praise hands.
War Talk on Instagram, and we'll catch y'all next Monday.
And make sure y'all get one of these hats right now. Hashtagsonline.com.
Yeah.
Code STACKS, STACKS, for 15% off your order.
Stacks.
And I got fedoras on there. I got accessories for men and women, scarves,
just
jewelry. Because you can't just sell hats. You got to sell other shit to go with it. So.
Instagram. They can see all
Instagram too. #StacksOnline.
All the hats for men and women, everybody.
Oh, like my Facebook page, all that good stuff.
That's right. We'll be back next Monday night right here, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock. Right there for everybody out in Texas Central Standard Time and East Coast, 11 o'clock. Catch y'all next Monday night Live.
All right, we out.
Love and War Talk.
Talk to you later, Rob.
Love and War
Shout out
Live.
to Chicken and Whiskey.
Instagram Live.
Podcast.
Love y'all.